Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give you a little update on the Let's Plays right here. I've got one for you right here. I was pretty much done with Gale of Darkness. I wasn't going to touch on it anymore. I didn't really have a Let's Play planned for this, but I figured give you guys a little update. I will give you one right now, and it's at the final battle. I said I was going to play Earthbound. I also have a lot of content planned. I'm going to get footage of the Super Nintendo Classic. I'm going to have a lot of different Let's Plays, the Earthbound Let's Play. Probably going to play through Super Mario World, but, I just want to show you guys what I'm up to and why I'm trying to finish Gale of Darkness. Like I said, this is the second playthrough, lifetime playthrough. So let me show you why I'm having problems here. So I've already recorded this footage, and let's just take a look at what's been going on in this game. So this is a really tough battle. Check this out right here. Not easy at all. So here we are at the final boss of the game, Greevil. I've raised my party. I made a few changes along the way towards the end of the game. I swapped out one of my Pokemon for another. I had a Donphan with me, and I swapped that out for a Pidgeotto, which I evolved into a Pidgeot. I think that was a really good move on my part. Donphan's not really that great. His move pool is very, very limited. You don't get all the TMs in this game, so I couldn't really teach any rock moves besides what he learns on his own rollout. So here you go. Here's Shadow Lugia, the selling point for the game. You can see him if you let the demo roll at the beginning, and he's also on the box art, so you know he's there. They call him XD001. And here's the battle with Shadow Lugia, and you're going to see how this battle is like a joke in a second. Well, for me anyway. It depends on how you played the game up to this point. So here we go. The hero, checking it out with the Aura Reader. He's a Shadow Pokemon, obviously. I don't know why he had to check him out. Obviously, he knows that he's a Shadow Pokemon. Greevil just told him that. But check this out. I've got my Master Ball. There you go. Already caught. That's a joke right there. You already know that you're going to face Shadow Lugia, so I think pretty much everybody who plays this game saves the Master Ball for Shadow Lugia. I think that's pretty much how everybody plays this game out. It's just kind of like in the first Pokemon, Red and Blue or Yellow, you're gonna probably save your Master Ball from Mewtwo. Maybe some people might use it on one of the legendary birds. And speaking of the legendary birds, you're going to see them in 1 second here. So there's Rhydon, and there you go. There's one legendary bird, Moltres. And you're going to see the surprises in this battle if you've never played this game before. This is tough. Now, it's funny about the battles in this. So Greevil has two assistants. The first one, he's not that tough. The second one is really tough. He has a level 50 Salmonus, which is a Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon, Dragon Pokemon. The big blue dragon. And he's tough to beat if you don't have the right Pokemon. Luckily I have a Jolteon, and I've got the problem with Sharpedo, who's on my team also, is I've equipped him with Ice Beam, so that's a very good TM. That's a good move to teach any water Pokemon. If you're not going to choose an Ice Pokemon that already has that move, you're probably going to want to teach that, so you can easily dispatch of Dragon Pokemon. If you know Ice Beam, so here we go already. I'm already getting knocked out here. Houndoom, like a one-hit KO, and that ain't even a one-hit KO move, but he's already down. What the hell am I really supposed to do here? And this happens a lot. I don't know what team you're supposed to pick, but the shadow moves That's the other thing I forgot to mention. There is Shadow Rush, I believe, in Coliseum. This game, they put more shadow moves in the game, which is a big plus, but when you're fighting against them, it's a bitch, because, like, the shadow move is always super effective in this game, I think, for just basically everybody. And Shadow End, which I think you're going to see it in this footage, is just, and this move is nuts too, Shadow Fire, which is a move that's probably exclusive to Moltres. And look at that. One hit down, like, he's just one hit KO. And look at the levels. I grinded for his second apprentice. I had to go to Regal Coliseum, which is you know, a little stadium part in the game, and you have the little mini tournament, and you know, you could gain experience very easily. So at least the game gives you that. You could fight against level 40 Pokemon, you could get some good experience. But look at this, he just used Shadow End. Bam! Another one down. And, you know, I think people will probably agree that these are some of the best in the game. I like to think that I usually put together pretty good teams when I play these games. But I mean, man, like, I'm not even that much lower than him. You know, a couple of levels. I mean, but I'm gonna have to grind, honestly. You know, I'm gonna have to grind my ass off for a Regal Tower, because look, I'm still not getting the job done. I mean, if I could at least survive one attack, you know, and I'm not gonna keep getting one hit KO'd, then that would be fantastic. I mean, at least then I could use a revival. Okay, I already caught Rhydon. See, I don't know, maybe when I go against them, I might just try to knock these guys out. I'm trying to catch them. The way how I figure it is, if you could just, you know, if you knock out any of these Pokemon, you're going to be able to catch them anyway when you fight against Meyer B. You know, use the Meyer radar, as I explained in the review. In this character, you get to follow him around to different locations. And look, you know, I'm getting Moltres down. If I really wanted to knock them out, I really could. But you see that I'm trying to do that. That's like one of the most annoying things about this game in particular. Because it's not like, you know, you're in the grassy area and you can just walk around again to find them. I mean, this is fucking Moltres, but that goes with any of the characters. So even if I knock them out, they are going to come again. But, you know, you have to wait for the radar to go off. Then you got to go to Meyer B. Then you have to fight in the whole tournament most of the time, unless he happens to be at one of the Poke spots. That's the only time, you know, you're going to be able to just have a one and done battle with that guy. But, you know, if you want to try to, I don't know, it's probably just the OCD in me that wants to catch all of them. I don't really know what you get out of it, because even if I catch them all, you have to, like, you're expected to purify all of them. And like I said, the purification chamber thing that they add in this game, I mean, that shit is annoying as hell to use. Like, when I had the Pidgeotto, which you could see right here, that's now Pidgeot. Look, I'm using Revival. I mean, look what he's done to my team. My team, my beautiful team. He's like knocked the shit out of all of them. And they're all pretty high level. I mean, I know he's like a few levels beyond me. But like I said, if I really wanted to, I could knock Moltres out. But it's just the fact that, you know, I mean, it's a Moltres. Look at that. Again, another knockout. You know, and this is what I always do. I always get a bunch of revives. And I'm pretty sure everybody does this, you know. You waste a turn, you revive one. You know, you hope to God that you don't get knocked out the second turn, so you could at least maybe use a hyper potion or something, or revive another member of your team. So here I go again with another revive, and I'm going to choose Sharpedo here. I was like thinking about it for a minute. And the problem with Sharpedo, I mean, is that he just has such low defense. I mean, it's kind of pathetic, really. He has a very high attack. I really like the Pokemon cosmetically. That's why I use him. I mean, he's undoubtedly one of the best additions to the roster in Ruby and Sapphire. And so here I'm gonna throw out another one, just, you know, so I can inevitably get knocked out again. I mean, that's what's really fucking frustrating about this battle, because I'm trying to survive long enough to try to catch him, and I'm going in for another. I'm Sing. This is one thing I will say, it is a lot easier to catch these Pokemon than it was in Coliseum. And pretty much it seems like that if you give them a status condition, they're going to look like just like that. I paralyzed Moltres. You notice the difference between when I just threw the ball at him with low health and then I paralyzed him? It's like night and day. You'll catch him a lot easier that way, and you're more guaranteed a catch in this game. I mean, I'd say there's a 50% more catch rate. I mean, you'd like tear your hair out in the first game. It was almost impossible to catch out those 3 legendary dogs in the first game, in Coliseum, that is. Look, another knockout here. It's just these shadow moves. It's the fact that every single Pokemon he has is a shadow Pokemon, so they're all have these super strong moves. It's a lot of moves that, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to, like, grind to the point where they're all at level 50. I mean, I don't remember my first playthrough of the game. I beat it. I really did. I don't know, because I wasted some experience points by trying to grind for my Pidgeotto when I decided to, you know, give up on Donphan. You know, so I decided, why not just, you know, grind for Pidgeotto, get a better Pokemon out of him. So, you know, that was... I wasted a lot of time on Donphan because I brought him all the way up to level 38 just to give up on his ass. You know, another Pokemon that just kind of has a cosmetic affection for, really. I got Executor there. You see that. He's been captured. And, you know, at this point, why even scan them? You already know they're all Shadow Pokemon. I mean, really, I don't really... it's just the way the game is programmed. I'm getting knocked out again. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to grind to level 50 only to get one hit KO'd again in this battle, probably. I mean, like, 75% of the time, 90% of the time, I'm getting one hit KO'd. So I don't know, next time I go in this battle, for the sake of just finishing this damn game and not having to keep grinding my ass off here, I think I just might knock these motherfuckers out. Because at least when you face them with Meyer B, he has a lot weaker team and you catch them one at a time, but then I'm going to have to catch them one at a time. And I mean, I'm not going to waste my time. It's just, as I'm playing through this game, I really want to get as many of them as I can, because it feels like I just did like a shitty playthrough of the game. So I mean, maybe some people can relate to that. I mean, once I beat Greevil, I'm not really going to spend any time with this game. I'm going right to my Super Nintendo Classic. And it's really funny because I haven't even turned the thing on yet. I'm not shitting you. People think I'm nuts, but like when I play a game, that's the game I'm playing to the end. It's probably going to be like that with Earthbound. Maybe I might, because that game is really long from what I hear. From watching the AVGN play it, I mean, that is a long-ass game. So I might take some breaks, because it will take forever to do a review. And I could probably, you know, get footage for Super Mario World pretty fucking quick like that. I mean, I could knock that out, like, you know, maybe a couple of days, you know, if I stay dedicated to it. So, you know, here I go with another toss right there for Articuno. Am I going to catch him? Nope. That didn't work. Maybe if the health was a little bit lower, but that certainly didn't work. And here we go, another Shadow Rush, and bam! Knocked that again. And you see my revive supply was pretty reasonable, but here I go again. So, you know, Urasing. You know, Urasing, I was thinking about maybe swapping him out, but his attack is just, it's great. So, you know, the only thing is, like, when he gets hit with the shadow moves, oh, fuck, he's done, like you just saw right there. I mean, he's at half health. The only problem is, like, I could teach him way better moves, but the TMs are just, they're awful in this game. So, look, I've got 3 revives left. There's only so many possibilities at this point. I'm thinking about who to revive in this instance, and it's a tough choice, but you know, I have, and if you notice, I'm trying to avoid the way of saying Gardevoir. I guess that's how you say. You're supposed to say that like French, in the French way. That's why I was trying to avoid saying the name of that Pokemon. It's like the only one on the team I really don't know how to say. I don't even know if I'm saying Ursing right. Am I even saying that one correctly? Some of the names of these Pokemon are very, very complicated to say. Yeah, Gardevoir. Is it right? Somebody please let me know in the comments. Look at this. My revives are just... I mean, there we go. Jolteon. As far as who I'm going to say who's the strongest on the team, it is Jolteon. I mean, I've equipped him. I taught him Thunderbolt. I don't know why he doesn't just learn Thunderbolt on his own. Gardevoir is down. Shadow Chill, and here we go. And, well, that's about it, folks. The battle is... it's over. I'm out of... Man, look at that flip for an old man. I mean, damn, he went old Yoda. It's kind of funny here. This is kind of very reminiscent. This game is post Attack of the Clones. Doesn't that kind of remind you that little room of where Count Dooku faced off against Anakin and Obi-Wan? I mean, it looks pretty similar, kind of spooky to that anyway. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, seeing me get my ass kicked by Greevil there. That little bald bastard beat my ass down. Oh, God. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. So that's about it for showing the footage for this game. There's not going to be any more Let's Plays for Gale of Darkness, unless anybody really, really, truly wants them in mass and like... But other than that, I'm going to move on to Earthbound, or, you know, I was even thinking Donkey Kong Country, something on the Super Nintendo Classic, because I got to start hitting those games up, and, you know, I have a great knowledge of those games. I played them growing up, except for Earthbound, really, but, you know, I could do some really good Let's Plays and, some really great reviews, so looking forward to doing those. Hope you're looking forward to getting them here on this channel, and thanks for watching the Let's Play, guys. Until next time.